I'm Jonathan Bryans, Assistant News Director for WSIL News 3, and I'm working in talent development right now. That means getting the producers and the reporters right out of college ready for prime time.
Well, Mark, we're learning that it took firefighters last night nearly the whole night to put out this blaze, and you could see right behind me the remains, the concrete, the steel.
In their first days on the job, I'm training them how to write for TV in a digital-first newsroom with writing exercises I developed. They learn from clips from our newscasts. Then every week I meet one-on-one with each reporter and producer to review past work, brainstorm creative ways to improve, as well as discuss their professional goals.
Many of those calls are going to be for dead car batteries.
I work with them on their on-camera presence, their tracking voice, and writing better stories with more active live shots. It's also important to set newsroom expectations for accountability.
Officials from the Army Corps of Engineers responded tonight after leaders of the village of Grand Tower claimed the Corps left them in a dangerous situation.
I've developed training modules for producers to write more concise and conversationally, as well as the do's and don'ts of teasing content with real examples. It's important to give viewers a compelling reason to tune in. That includes working with weather talent on weather teases and showcasing their expertise.
We begin tonight with more on the developing situation in Washington, D.C. You are looking live at the U.S. Capitol, where protesters have now cleared the scene after spending much of the afternoon massing for protests.
Producers need to master great showcasing, build out important stories, and add context and background to some stories for clarity. Daily, I lead the morning and afternoon editorial meetings to set the editorial direction for all day parts, working with reporters to develop a point of difference for their story between each newscast. Plus, we'll enterprise special reports and planning stories for sweep periods. During my time at WSIL, I helped expand our election coverage into more areas of the DMA.
I am live in Murfreesboro.
Live in Paducah.
I spearheaded our news coverage while a multi-million-dollar renovation of the studio, control room, and newsroom was going on all around us. I took pride in a pandemic response plan that kept all of our reporters and producers from spreading the virus during the pandemic. We never missed a newscast to the virus, all while covering the important stories affecting us all.